And here it is, guys, the tournament battles. This is my Super John Bombo 2 tournament. Yes, I'm sorry about the Skype things. I just had to make sure he knew that these were the real games, not the fake games. We're not practicing for the tournament. We're actually playing in the tournament, and this made me get a little bit slow over here. So we're playing Caleb Trollston today, who is, real games, not practice. I'm just making sure. He was about like 360 and like 330, I think, 320, something like that. So he has more wins than losses, but still not the best win record in the entire world. So I was pretty sure that I had a big advantage over him just from his win record. But then again, when you think about it, you really don't have that great of advantage over people as much as you might think just because of their win record. Because a lot of people, they don't really play that crazy good on purpose all the time. Like kind of like me, where I just kind of lose games. Just out of surrendering because of lag and stuff like that. A lot of people do that too. People don't care about his rank or record as much as some of you guys do. Some of you guys will really care, and that's okay. That's okay to care. But I think as you get older, you usually tend to not really give a crap anymore. I don't know why. It just seems like with age, you're just like, dude, whatever. It doesn't even matter what my win record is. I know I'm good, and I know I'm better than certain people most of the time. And I can win games when people challenge me and call me a noob, so that's all that really matters. And that's kind of my philosophy about this stuff. But anyways, let's get back into the game. So I kind of went with a weird strategy here, guys. I went with a 0-2 or a 1-2 ice tower here, and then I also got my frag cannon up, and then my 3-0 cannon soon afterwards, right after that. And I also decided, hey, you know what? He's only got a freaking ice tower there. Let's send some pink balloons, pink balloons. So we get some massive pink balloons running towards him, and we did some damage right now. So now, one thing that I know about these games is I'm pretty darn sure that almost none of them are going to go till round 38. So even though lives might seem like they matter a little bit, you know, just make sure you don't go down to 20 lives by the time you get to level 13. They really don't matter that much. So most of my games, except when I probably get into round 2 or possibly round 3, I don't know if I'm going to make it that far. I hope I do, but if I don't, that's sad. If I do end up making that far, then I'll have to start worrying about my lives a little bit more. But at the moment, I'm doing just fine with losing a couple here and there, and really not worrying about too much. As you can tell, my ice tower cannon strategy has been working fairly well for me so far. And then I noticed also on his side, he's got his ice tower and his boomerang not really at the same spot, which is kind of unique. Most people would put their ice towers and their boomerangs kind of close together, but actually, honestly, that's kind of a good thing, because the way the ice tower works is that if you pop a balloon that's frozen, it's going to start moving again, and then the ice tower won't freeze it again, and it'll keep on moving. So if you keep your tower kind of away from your ice tower, anything that leaks on through your ice tower can just be finished up by your other tower, for example, his boomerang up there. So definitely interesting as far as I'm concerned. Look what's going on my side of the screen. These guys rushing me with black balloons right now, and I'm trying to defend them as much as possible. So I am losing a few lives in here, but overall not a huge deal again. I see he's only got 130, I got 145. I got quite a few lives left over, and I'm going massive quantities of economy right here. Just delicious amount of economy. So if you guys are in the tournament, by the way, just a few quick updates. Please understand that the tournament has already started. The first round does end on February 8th, so please get your games in there. If you have not told us who won your games and you already played some of your games, please go to the Google document section right there and put down who won those games. We've been trying to keep those updated as much as possible, and most of them should be reasonably updated. So I decided to go for a quick regrow white rush on this guy. Ooh, what's up with that? I figured that some regrow whites might actually help get through his defense. Maybe I can sneak a few through his ice tower and this boomerang really can't keep up and they might start overwhelming him. But no, they don't really work that way. His ice tower was just too freaking good. Also, I don't even think my ice tower is a 2-1 ice tower, or a 2-2 ice tower, excuse me. I think it's just a 1-2 ice tower, which is kind of weird. And here it is. We need to get some black balloon popping power over here. So let's get these let's get this mortar up to Bernie stuff. And there we go. We're Bernie stuffing these guys and just demolishing them over there. You can tell. It's just we did a very, very good job of defending those black balloons. When normally I don't. I always mess it up. And then, oh man, what are these little balloons sneaking on through here? What? Oh man, my mortar even missed that little blue balloon. Oh no, he got it, I think. I only lost 1 life on that one. That's kind of cool. So now you're noticing my defense right now. It's very lackluster, to say the least. I've got no ice shards yet. There it is. There's my ice shards. I've got no boomerangs, really. I've just got a cannon and a mortar, and I really got to rely on those guys to make sure that I get enough popping power out of my towers. So let's hope for the best. If he goes for Regal Ember Rush, man, oh man, this could be a bad day for Chris. What I really wanted to do was get a 2-3 boomerang up by this time, because usually a 2-3 boomerang can stop with an ice shards over there can usually stop a Regal Rainbow Rush fairly easily. But if you don't have Regal Rainbow, or if you don't have a 2-3 Boomerang, that's a different story. It can be a little bit rougher for you. Now, the way that I've been playing my games, which I'm kind of surprised that a lot of people have not really been watching my gameplay and understanding how to beat certain rushes. For example, ice towers are awesome. Don't forget about your ice towers, guys. Look at this Rego Ceramic. Oh man, Rego Ceramics, is that going to cause a lot of problems for me? Well, it looks like, oh my god, could they kill me? No, obviously not. No, Rego Ceramics, there's like 5, 6 of them there, and it didn't do anything to me. Just 2-1 ice towers, 1-2-3 Boomerang, and I demolished them. Demolished them. So, right about now is when you should be getting economy again. You got your ice towers up, you got your defense up, you got a solid defense. Go for those freaking pink balloons. Black balloons if you wish, or white balloons if you wish, but pink balloons are the way to go for getting your max economy up. So that's what I'm going for, just sending out these pink balloons like crazy over here. And as far as looking at his side of the screen, I know I can't do any damage to him right now. He's got an ice shards as well, which is of course a good idea. So he's playing fairly well right now. I'm actually pretty surprised how well he's played. I'm actually a little bit afraid too. I don't know what his economy is, but I assume that it's probably about 600 or 700, not quite as high as mine is. So I'm going to start getting ready for that Moab that could possibly come out. I think 1 Moab Mauler can honestly take care of Moab on these levels, but getting 2 is probably better for she, isn't it? So yeah, like I said, it's kind of surprising that 1 Moab Mauler can take care of Moab, but I've noticed that if you get 1 Moab Mauler, then you get like some sort of boomerang or something like that. That can actually hurt the Moab as well, and that's really all you need. So I'm still going to probably practice a little bit with that and see if that's all I really need, especially if I got my ice shards in the correct spot up there. But again, I'm still practicing things, and I'm still going for kind of similar strategies on this level. I really have not gone all out and did a 360 and just changed my strategy completely. I've been using similar strategies the entire time and just making sure I kind of perfect it or just get a little bit better at it over time. So now I'm noticing, still on his side, he's still got a bunch of really good defense stuff. I mean, it's not like we can't kill him, but I wouldn't want to take a chance on maybe messing it up and not killing him if I set up a giant rush. I don't want to do that. So that's why I went for more economy. I got a 1200 economy right now, just plain ridiculously awesome. That's a good economy. Once you get that, you usually don't want to get too much more than that. It's level 20. This is where like fast cooldown Moabs and stuff can actually be a pretty big problem for you. Be careful. Be careful at this point, because if you overexert yourself a little bit too much with that economy, it can definitely cause some problems for you. Anyways, I'm going to get my second mortar up for my second camo detection and see if he tries to rush me with anything. I like to get 2 mortars on these levels, if at all possible, not only for Bernie stuff, but also for all that other stuff. And there he goes! Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Just open up that window on accident. We got a BFB coming straight towards us, straight towards the heart of our defense. Come on, little BFB, you're gonna get taken down! So we got that BFB coming at us, but we're like, no way, Jose, you're not going to take us down. And it wasn't even a regrow one. It wasn't even a regrow. And ice shards just demolished those balloons right there. It wasn't even a battle. It was just a massive defeat on his part right there. So he's down 350 economy. So the only thing I'm thinking is he's weak. So let's wait till level 23. Guess what's going to come out on level 23? Artificial Intelligent Moab. Why don't we send out 1-2, distract his Moab Maulers? They're hopefully going to keep attacking mine, but they're going for strong, surprisingly. But look at that. He gets his mine popped, but his one is still going through. Look at those ceramics, and they are going to take him down. The Artificial Intelligence Bloons took him down. So Caleb Trollston has been defeated for the first time. Second time. Oh, man. We got Caleb Trollston. He hosted this game. He picked this one. I think this is Yellow Brick Road. And we're going to do a similar strategy. We're going to start off with a cannon and maybe switch over to something else pretty soon. Now, one thing that I did that was kind of a mistake here, I really haven't practiced on this map at all, but I assumed that I could maybe make it work for me. I would normally build a cannon in this location and then get a attack shooter on the other side, which works very, very well. Once you get your Ring of Fire up, boom, chaka, laka, you got this game in the bag. But anyways, if for example, if I put my cannon on the other side, like the top part of this little rectangle, squarey, pentagon-looking thing, I don't know what it is, really, stair-stepper. If you put it on the top over there, you'd probably be better off, because that's going to mean that's where your cannon's going to attack near the end of the map instead of the beginning of the map, which is usually when you want your cannons to attack, because usually you got some sort of something to pop black balloons, and then all that other crap. So anyways, I'm going to get my ice tower up. I really don't know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. I'm just like, what should I do? I don't know. I guess I'll get my 0-2 ice tower. I got my cannon over here. I lost a life already, and he didn't lose any, so technically he's got the advantage. But I noticed a huge weakness in his defense right now. If he does not get anything up for pink balloons, we're just going to overwhelm him with crazy amounts of pink balloons right now. Or I can just go some blues and get some economy. And, man, oh man, I guess it is time for pinks. Let's do it, man. Let's go for a couple pinks. That was actually a mistake on my part. I should have sent pinks out first instead of those blues, but I was just looking at my side and looking at the economy. So now you're noticing something really weird on my side. You're like, dude, what the heck are you doing, Chris? You're just stalling the balloons with a little cannon. Like, why are you doing this? I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I was just like, I wanted to try it out, so I shouldn't be trying new things out in the tournament, but I knew I had a pretty reasonable advantage over this guy, and you can tell my cannon's just doing an amazing job of defeating these. I'm losing some lives, but overall it's really not even that big of a deal, and even if I make him waste a lot of his money sending out those pink balloons, make him waste his economy by sending out pinks instead of blues, I'll have an advantage on him, which is kind of interesting, I think. And I don't think this is one of those levels where we're going to go into the super late game. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't think so. So, what do we need to do right about now? Well, let's just chill with what we got. Now, keep in mind that black balloons are going to come out fairly soon, and I should probably have some sort of popping power for these black balloons, but it seems like this guy doesn't really want to rush me with anything today. Seems like he wants to go farm economy. He doesn't want to send out things against me, which leads me to believe that I have an advantage. So I do get my ice tower up to 2-2, which is obviously a very helpful thing versus black balloons. You can use the ice tower to pop the black balloons, the cannon to pop the pinks inside, the ice tower to repop those yellows, and bam, you're down to really low level balloons already. That was fast. I know. That's the way we like to roll. I just spit out of my mouth. Oh my goodness. I'm such a tard. Boy, am I. I just went like, just spit all over the place. It's all over the place. It's all over my monitor. It's everywhere. It's not that bad. That would be bad. If I spit all over the place like that, I'd probably break my mic within a few hours. But anyways, I decided, you know what, I need to get something else up for level 8, just in case he sends out some sort of regrow white rush or regrow black rush. I could be in for a little bit of a problem, as well as if like yellows start overwhelming me like crazy, I would have to do something. So I at least get a boomerang over here for just in cases, and then he's not rushing me, so I'm just gonna chill with what I got. I mean, why the heck not? I mean, look at that. We actually just... Oh, man, look at that red balloon. Oh, man, a red balloon leaked. Oh, God. If that was, like, the only life that I lost and the enemy was at 150, that would be the most epically terrible red balloon in the entire world. But it's not epic today because he's lost more than me, and we're having actually a pretty good battle going on right now. Now, as far as my economy is concerned, it's fan-freaking-tastic. If you ask me, this is a fan-freaking-tastic economy for this level, and I got my mortar up, and I got some decent positions, not really good positions, but decent positions for my towers. In fact, I might even move them over later. So here we go, black balloons. I need to get burning stuff up. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm probably going to lose some lives here, aren't I, guys? Yeah, nope. Actually did a pretty good job with that. Ice tower, cannon, boomerang. Actually did a good job together. And again, I'm already at 900 economy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually going a lot of economy in there. And now we got a border with camo detection. We got some ice towers. We got a boomerang over there that's not upgraded very high, but could be very fast. And now I'm confused, because level 13, if he rushes me with regrow rainbows again, I went too much economy. I did. It's true. I went too much economy. But I do have an ice shards, and that's going to help me out, but it's still not enough to pop infinite balloons, especially infinite regrow rainbows, even though it's in a very, very nice spot. So I have to be careful here, guys. I have to be extremely careful, and I don't know what to do, but I think one of the best things to do is, honestly, ice towers, guys. Freaking ice towers, man. Just spam them like crazy. And also, if you can get your 2-3 boomerang up, do it. Do it as fast as possible. Get an ice shard, get a 2-3 boomerang, and you are going to be doing a very, very good job. So now I noticed that his side's really not that good of a defense, so I tried to go for a really mini regrow rainbow rush right there, but actually didn't do any damage. But surprisingly, the artificial intelligence balloons did. Believe it or not. Kind of weird. I thought so too. So anyways, I'm kind of spamming quite a few ice towers over here. Again, I think ice tower spamming is one huge way to beat regrow rainbows. Go for them. They're going to help you out a bunch. And I can go more economy, or I can go more, or save up for a huge rush, or do pretty much anything at the moment. But I'm going to go for a really mini rush against him, a couple of regrow ceramics really quick, and see what it does. And also, hey, why not? Let's set out some pink balloons. And no, he does defeat them, but barely. But he's also got 2 3-0 boomerangs and a 2-3 boomerang over there, so that is a pretty good defense, to be honest. And he's got his 2-3 boomerang in the right spot. You always think of 3-0 boomerangs as like bad ceramic popping power, but they're really not that bad. So I just said, screw it, guys. I can't kill him right now. I just need to defend. Let's defend and get a good economy going. Got my 1150 economy going. Now, if I was facing better people, they'd probably do some more rushes against me and probably keep me a little bit lower. But at the moment, when they're not doing that, and I'm not really that scared, hey, I'll go with these pretty good economies. 1200 is a good amount by the time you get to the Moab levels. And also, you have to keep in mind that these are actually fairly easy levels. They're not Hydro Dam. They're not those ridiculous levels where you're not going to get good economy. They're the levels where you can get this high. I mean, it's a reasonable thing to do. So now is the time where I have to start getting ready for level 18. Where's the best spot for the Moabs? I don't really know. Or the Moab Maulers? I don't really know. Just put them wherever. Put them wherever. Now also keep in mind that I have a Moab Mauler kind of like in the right side of, or I have a cannon that could be upgraded to a Moab Mauler fairly fast. On the right next to my ice shards over there. So there we go. We're gonna get one Moab Mauler up, get him up to frag cannon. We're gonna get one more Moab Mauler up to frag cannon fairly soon. And I have a 1300 economy. That's good. That is good here. That's very good. I'm surprised with myself. And there we go. We got 3 Moab Maulers, so I am not going to get defeated by any sort of Moabs. Oh, and there he goes. He's going for a quick Moab rush, and it's just a regular Moab, not even regrow. Very weird. Not a good rush at all. I did sell my Arctic. I sold my ice shards and moved him over to the other side there because I was afraid. I was afraid that he was going to rush me with something better than what he did. So I'm just going to spam ice towers all around my ice shards. Those are going to freeze the balloons, allow my ice shards to actually kill all the balloons. They're just going to keep all those ice towers right there, just going to keep them all trapped within that range of the ice shards, and nothing's going to get through. So now it's already round 20. I think we just need to start saving up our money. I kind of got rid of a couple weird towers that I didn't really like in certain spots, and I'm also going to prepare for level 23, which could be a Moab coming out against me. So artificial intelligence Moabs are something you cannot just let breeze past you. You will lose from them. You can lose from them if you're not prepared. Anyways, I'm going to get my second mortar up here for the extra camo detection. I usually get that right around level 21 or so, because that's when BFBs can actually become a huge problem. Group BFBs and stuff. And look at that. We actually got him down to 57 lives. He does not have a good defense at the moment. I spent all my money on defense right now, and I have a very fantastic defense. I don't think anything's going to get through my defense, even with this BFB coming out right now. If it says, oh my god, that would be a different story. I'd have a hard time beating that, but at the moment, with just what I see, look at that, ice shards right there against these regular ceramics, kablooey, just exploded them, and didn't even have to go to my second ice shards, and now I'm like, dude, I got this game. And look at that, there's an artificial intelligence mod that's going to go right through his defense, and that is going to be the game, guys. That is going to be the game. There's no way he's going to be able to pop. He's going for an assassin, but still not going to be enough. I don't think. There it is. Already had to go for an assassin, so I'm like, oh man, he's got no more Moab popping power. Let's go for another one really quick. And I think this is going to be the ending point. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be it, guys. So, as always, if you want to press like for me, much appreciated. If you like this, again, fantastic. Thanks for watching, and have a very nice day.